Hello, good evening everyone. This is Lab Issue and this is Lesson. I just want to talk about this video that is going viral and people have been discussing about it. So when I saw it, I felt like it's something I really want to talk about. Is any time too late to stop a wedding? Is it a time that people should say you're not supposed to stop this wedding, you should have allowed the wedding to go? Or is it okay if a bride is not comfortable, if a bride does not think that the man that she's about to marry will make her happy? If you're about to make a mistake in your marriage, can you stop the wedding at the altar? Can you walk away? Should you go through a marriage knowing that you don't love this person and that you're going to be having a miserable life? Why am I asking this? Well, there's a video that's going viral, and in that video, a bride was seen kneeling down in front of her dad, apologizing. Now, we couldn't hear what she was saying. We don't really know what had happened and how she got here. But what we can see from the video, and which is what people are talking about, is she knelt down in front of her dad. She said something to her dad, and then she walked out of our wedding venue. We don't really know if this wedding letter happened, if they convinced her to marry this man. But the point is, at this particular point in this girl's life, where she is now, from what we can see the video, she did not want to go through with the wedding. And it got me thinking, because there's so many responses. So people are like talking about it, and there's been a lot of negative and some positive response to her decision. So what I'm going to do is to read through what people are saying and for us to discuss it, okay? Because at the end of the day, she is the one that made the decision to walk out. If she had married this person because of her family or because of friends will say, or what people will say, she will be the one to live in that marriage. So she decided to walk out. But people are making comments. It's got me, thinking. I'm like, why is what she did not okay? Is the money they've spent more important than this woman's happiness? Money are things that can be getting back. It's things that can be repaid. But when you go into a bad relationship or a bad marriage, it's like a worst nightmare. Isn't it better that she had gone out now than for her to have gone in and then tomorrow or she's dead? So, I mean, let's not judge her too quickly. Let's not be, criticizing her decision, because we don't really know what happened or why she did what she did. But for me personally, as a person, I'm happy that she walked out when she could. And for her to have had that doubt, I mean, your wedding day should be your most, memorable day. You should be happy. You should be looking forward to it. But for you to for her to have had a doubt, it means that she's not in the right place with that relationship. So I'm going to read the first comment, what people are saying, because what I'm going to be doing is this. So this person said she knew if she said those last words, she would be in too deep. So she rather breaks the family heart to achieve that. Yes. I mean, to be frank with you, I'd rather her, not marry this man than for her to marry this man and then after marriage become uncomfortable or hate herself. So at the end of the day, it's better for her to walk out now. I mean, if her parents love her, if her family love her, they will forgive her. Okay? So it's better for her to break her family's heart now than for her to go into a deep shade that she will not come out from. So I do support this person. Now the next person said, why wait until that time? I mean, I get why this particular school of thought, they are wondering why did she wait. But you don't even know what has happened. You don't know if that thing happened the night before. Don't even know if this is something that people have been trying to convince her to forget. Maybe she's been noticing something and maybe something triggered. You don't know. Maybe she's been telling them she doesn't want to marry this person and they've been persuading her. You know how Nigerian families are, or how Nigerian parents are. Even when you tell them you don't want something, they will tell you that they have seen it, that this man is the best. They will want to persuade you to marry a man that you don't love because they will tell you he's from the best family. What if they had seen this man for her and she's still not, maybe she, I mean, let's not say why wait until that time. Is it better for her to have gone into it and find out that it's not the right decision that she has made? Why are we thinking about the time? Is it because of the money that has been spent? What is money to life? Money we can make. Money will come. Okay? But life, wrong life decision is the worst that can happen to you, to be in a wrong marriage. I mean, it is hell. So there's no time frame. Even if she's about to put the ring and she doesn't feel comfortable and she feels that she doesn't love this person, it is okay for her to run. So that's what I'm going to say. Because, okay, this person said, whether she went ahead with it and lived in a marriage without love. Thank you. Is it better for her to go into a marriage knowing that she doesn't love this person? What if this person is abusive? Maybe something has happened. No. So there shouldn't be any time frame. Now, this next person said, I wouldn't, but still didn't answer why she had to wait until that very moment before making her intentions known. Another person said, Ogun killer. Now she won't make up her mind after all the spending and others. It still boils down to money. People are just concerned about the money spent. Money spent, money spent. We don't even know who spent the money, if it was because it's in Nigerian culture, is the parents of the bride that spends the money. So why are we so after the money spent? Why are we not talking about the girl's well-being, about her mental health and her state of mind at this time for her to have made this big decision? Remember, your wedding day should be your most romantic day. But for her to have done this, knelt down before her parents, she must have been carrying a heavy load, okay? So it's not about the money. It should never be about the money. We should be praying that this girl, she's fine where she is and that she's in a good place. Not leave money, okay? Leave money. Money is not important. You could actually get engaged with someone recommended to you by your parents, but maybe the relationship wasn't rosy, or maybe you just don't feel as if you love the person, but they keep pushing or doing the plan. Maybe it's somebody that you met and you don't know where he met this guy. You don't even know how long the courtship had been. Maybe she knew instantly that she's not in love with this man. So yeah, you can accept a relationship, you can accept to marry somebody, but all I'm saying is there's any doubt, in your mind, I'd rather you break it at the altar than for you to go through that marriage and find yourself in hell. Because of this, maybe she has been telling them she doesn't want to go through, and Nigerian parents, they'll be pushing you, wanting you to go through it, because they will tell her how she's getting old, how no man will marry her, how her baby, she has to give birth to the baby before the baby factory finishes in her womb. They make us so scared that we just go into the wrong relationship because we want to marry. Everybody wants to marry. Your parents will push you into it. Okay, so maybe that's where she found herself and she just wanted to make her parents happy, but she realized that she can't do it. So let's not be that quick in judging her. That's all I'm saying. Now, this person said earlier, maybe she has been expressing her feelings earlier, but her parents were forcing it. We are Africans. You know how much our parents try to influence our decision. The fact that she had to kneel down to apologize to her father, it means he has known but kept pressing for her to go on with the wedding, so not to tarnish the family name. Yeah. From that expression, I think he saw it coming. He didn't look surprised. Okay. He was like, you could see that he was expecting it. He didn't even call her back. And she just knelt down and she walked away. Okay, so yeah. So maybe she was doing it because she wanted to satisfy her parents, but when she saw the man, when she saw the altar, and she knew that it was the final decision and she's going to go into this, she bailed out. Okay, so yeah, I think you're right. I think you are absolutely right. Yeah, sometimes it's the last minute that the courage comes to work. Yeah, so it's last minute. I mean, when you see your life about to go and you know that this guy, I hate him, I can't allow him to touch me. When he touch me, I don't feel anything. And you know that it's going to be forever. Maybe that's when she got her courage. And we should applaud her. We should, be thankful that she got the courage to walk away and for her to go into a marriage that she doesn't love the person and that she's not ever going to be happy. So, I mean, the last, I'm going to just read this too. There's no time limit to when you can change your mind about something. The right question should have been, what made her change her mind? Thank you. Thank you so much. Whatever made her have a change of mind? Well, this man is responding to her. Shouldn't have happened that day. I'm very sure of that. Maybe you should, all right, yeah, meditate on that too. Well, for me, there is no time limit. You can change your mind anytime. And as it is, we don't know what has happened. And whatever it is, sometimes it's for some people they can take decision earlier. Some people need to face that situation and have that fear before they make a decision. So no matter whatever it is, I think we should respect her. Let's stop abusing her. Let's stop questioning. And some people are even talking about jollof rice and stew. Some people are talking about the fact that they will not be able to. They're worried about rice. People are talking about the jollof rice they're not going to be able to eat, and people coming there all dance. Some are even saying that that's why he doesn't like coming to wedding, going to church service. He rather wait for the couple at the reception so she can eat her rice. Everything is like a joke in Nigeria. This is an emotional trauma that this girl have passed, and people are talking about jollof rice for that matter. All right, what do you think about this story? Is there a time, limit? Should there be a time for you to make up your mind? And if after that time passes, you cannot break the process or the plan for a wedding? Or should you even do it even when the ring is in your hand and you're about to put the ring? If you have any doubts, should there be a time frame? Should we be considering money, or should we be looking at the girl's happiness? For me personally, I think there's no time frame. Even if you're about to say I and the word stuck in your mouth, please run. Okay? That means he's not your husband or your wife, and that means that you're not going to be happy. Be in a relationship where at the altar you knew that this person is not your love or the person that you fall in love with. That's my take on this. What do you guys think? Please help me subscribe. Please help me like. Please help me share my video. Thank you.